Welcome back to Teresa's Den. My name is Teresa and I'm very much barefaced, except for brows. I have an awful garbage filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised, but if you're not into that or weird shit in general, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to exit out the video here, no harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. Y'all, I finally get to play with a set that I purchased during the Sephora Rouge VIB bloopity blop blop sale. Now, here's the deal. I was gonna play with a lot of things, but then this showed up. And I feel like it's gonna be bad, but also kind of good. I've heard actually a lot of good things about it, but I'm always a weird outlier where I feel like I'm on Lonely Island most of the times when a supposed bad product's around and I'm like, yeah, and everyone's like, boo. So I'm kind of curious if I'm going to like this or not, but we're gonna play with this today. We're gonna be playing with a lot of products today. I picked up a lot of stuff during the Sephora sale, so we're gonna have some Sephora collection stuff, Tom Ford, Simi Hayes, which looks like a bar of soap, House Labs, Kulfi, yep, Kulfi, and some other stuff that I can't remember. It's kind of all spread around me. We're gonna do a full face. I have a meeting today, and I know it's a really important one, so I can only do one eye look, so I apologize in advance. I know I have to turn my camera on and I have to speak during this meeting. So we need to make me like somewhat professional. Well, as professional as one can get using an ET palette, but I digress. But before I cover all my sins, a word from today's sponsor. Thank you to Upside for sponsoring today's video. Y'all, if you're not on Upside, you are missing out. Upside is an awesome app for anyone who buys groceries, gas, or dines out. What makes Upside super special is for every purchase you earn cash back. And with things just getting more and more expensive, splurges like an extra shot in my chestnut praline latte are all thanks to the cash back I've been earning on Upside. And app users can earn 3 times more cash back on Upside than any other credit card or loyalty rewards programs. No wonder why they have a 4.8 rating in the App Store. They are truly amazing. But my favorite part about Upside is the fact that I can cash out at any time. So whether I wanted to go directly to my bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card, I can get whatever I want whenever I want. Because Upside, they give me options and I appreciate it. As a Libra, I love it. Also hate it, but really love it. Because I'm so indecisive. Y'all know I love giving tutorials. Clearly. And instead of showing you a busted smoky eye, let me show you how easy it is to start earning cash back. First, to get started, you're gonna download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play. Then use my promo code DEAD. This will get you $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. And then you're gonna claim an offer on whatever you're buying on Upside. I say this all the time, but as Dominic Toretto once said, family, which translates to buying gas in the Fast and the Furious franchise. So I open the app, check for the best deal around me, and then all I need to do is click check in at the business, pay as usual with my credit or debit card, and get paid. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And with the holidays just around the corner, every penny counts. So if you're interested, download the free Upside app and make sure to use my promo code DEAD and get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. So thank you again to Upside for sponsoring today's video. Y'all go support the sponsors that support your garbage queen. Anyway, I want to cover my base even though it could be bad because we don't know if this palette has fallout. Boop, boop. So I'm going to put on some ritual. Sorry, I was like error loading. I was like, what do I, like, what is it? What is the thing that I always put on every day? Lord help me. All right, I'm gonna go put some Ritual Defeat on and we're just gonna keep on keeping on. All right, so I have a little bit of Ritual Defeat Thorn Oil on and I have a lot of redness because I love touching my cheeks. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Dr. Jart Corrector. Now today's foundation, I'm really excited about because it's actually a pretty good match. And this is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I have no expectations about this. So I'm secretly hoping that it's good, but in the back of my mind, I've already submitted to failure, okay? It's just how it's gonna go. Sephora makeup is interesting because I often feel like nobody talks about it. Kind of like Ulta makeup. You know? Okay, I think what I want to do first is apply it with a brush and then I'm going to go over it with a sponge. Let's see how this looks. So for reference, I am 04N, known as light as fuck. Okay. She's thick, but not in an off-putting way. Love that. Okay, I feel very spooky white. I'm gonna take the sponge and start pressing into the product because I feel like kind of just sitting on top of the skin. It's not really doing anything else, like laying there like a dead fucking fish. And I'm like, what is this? It's not bad though. Had worse foundations for sure, but we're gonna build it up. We're gonna see if we can get a little bit more coverage. While I feel like some areas are covered, I also see like chunks of redness and I'm like, nah bitch, not today. We're not doing that today. So I think I'm just going to dot it on and then we're gonna go over it with this sponge. How are you? How are things? I'm good. By the time y'all see this, I'll be hanging out with my mom and I'm super excited about it. Cannot wait. Although apparently it's gonna rain like a motherfucker while she's here because there's a tropical storm on the way. Of course, when she's leaving, it's gonna go down to like fucking 68, which I'm like, really? We can't push this back a week? In any case, I'm super fucking excited to see my mom. And low-key kind of excited to go to New York for like less than 24 hours. I'm excited to see the fall because that is the one thing I miss here. I miss the fall. Okay, you know what? This is fucking good, okay? This is good. This is your skin but better. Even with me building it up, it doesn't feel or look cakey, which I love. So I just want to do a little bit more product because listen, bitch, I love throwing caution to the wind. We're just gonna add a little bit more coverage down here and then we're gonna move on to concealer. Have I been sleeping on this brand the whole time? I think so. Don't answer that. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is before I start doing concealer, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to do concealer first. We're going to do concealer first. So the next product I'm going to use is the concealer of the same name. This is the Best Skin Ever. Again, shade 4N. Love the doe foot on this one. Super pale. Love that. I also feel like this is another good match for me. So I'm just going to go in with my tried and true as of late, the Refer number 36. And we're going to start blending this bitch out. Oh, she's thick. She is a thick, thick bitch. Okay. It's weird because, okay, hold on, wait. She almost feels a little too dry, but she's not though. It's so weird. Because I think once I go over it with a sponge, it looks fucking seamless. That's weird. Ew. Okay, I hate this. So it kind of created this really like dry skin barrier right here. Don't know if you could see that. But I can flake it off with my fucking finger. That's gross. I don't like that. Okay. Just gonna put a sponge on top of it. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, this is the devil. Fuck this thing. It's only a matter of time before I start turning into a fucking stone goblin, and that's what this is doing. Why did I just put more on? Stop it. Okay, so, ew. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I don't think, ooh, no, I don't like this foundation. I haven't put, you saw, I have not put any powder on my face. So there's like these little weirdly, like kind of odd white bubbles. Why isn't my skin bubbling? My skin's bubbling. My skin's bubbling. What the fuck happened? Now, granted, this could be a total me thing. Maybe the Ritual de Fille is acting up with this, okay? I'm definitely gonna keep trying it because maybe this is not the primer of choice, and that's fine, right? Although it kills me on the inside because Ritual de Fille is life. No, stop. I just want to keep touching it and I'm like, no bitch. Oh no, I don't want, oh God. Well, you know, on the bright side, no one's gonna see me in person. And if I finagle the lighting in my room, maybe it won't be so bad, but I am turning into a fucking stone goblin, bitch. Actually, no, I'm turning into a stone goblin. Okay. Motherfucker. It's weird. It's like, just like right here. Right here is like, it's building up. Oh, she's thick. Oh, she's thick. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. No. Let's see if we could just put some concrete on it. It's fine. It's fine. Bitch. It created this crust that I don't really understand why it's doing that. And you know what I like doing? Just adding more product on top of it because I'm panicking. That's the energy I'm giving you right now, is full-blown panic. Oh, speaking of panic attack, well, you know, actually, no, it wasn't a full panic attack. I'm doing better. I went to BJ's over the weekend because I needed to go get water. My mom's coming, right? And she is, like me, a connoisseur of water. And we only, like Poland Spring. And I found what I thought was an unlimited resource of Poland Spring at the local BJ's near me. Turns out that's not true, okay? Not true. When I got there, it was just Zephyr Hills everywhere. And if you had Zephyr, I'm sorry, listen y'all, I know some of you Floridians like Zephyr Hills. I don't know if you realize you're just drinking just chemicals. And that's even just being nice about it. That shit is potent. So anyway, so I'm in BJ's And I started walking around the little water section. Not one goddamn Poland Spring, not even a seltzer, not even I don't even drink seltzer, but I would have found at least a little bit of comfort in that. I found nothing. You know what I found? Zephyr Hills or Dasani. I literally looked at Alex in such a dramatic fashion. I said, I'd rather drink bleach. And he was like, okay, calm down. All right, so you know what? So far, it's creating a weird kind of like dry crust here and here. The foundation, concealer, whatever, it's drying pretty fast. And it's starting to also dry under my eyes pretty bad where I'm starting to see like San Andreas fault line. We don't have time for that today, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. But so far, this is a no for me, dog. I don't like this. Fuck. All right, moving on. So I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaper Stick, which I hate saying the name of that. And we are just going to apply it like so. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the brush. We're gonna blend this out. I like that. That's really nice. I swear, Makeup by Mario has some nice shit. So yeah, so in BJ's, I'm having a full-blown panic attack, but also kind of keeping it very on the inside, you know. I am 37 after all. Nobody needs to see a fucking grown woman freaking out and crying by the water section. So there I was, already thinking of a contingency plan when I was like, you know what? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna have to make the best of this. And Alex looked at me, he goes, I'm so proud of you. Like, wow, I really thought you were just gonna have like a full fucking Mount Vesuvius moment. And I just looked at him dead in the eyes and I was like, oh, I am, but it's on the inside. He was like, okay, all right, let's get out of here. I'm like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. So yeah, I'm a little perturbed by the news. And I did, at one point, I think I looked at him and I said, we have to move. Which he just went, okay. That's what I love about Alex, is that even at my fucking stupid, irrational moments, he'll just go, okay, sure. And then, my favorite, he likes to remind me. He's like, hey, did you remember what you said? Did you remember what you said? And I'm like, no. Because I try to block it out. He goes, oh, well, let me remind you. And you know what? If your partner can't do that, that's not love, all right? If your partner can't fucking remind you of just being a fucking idiot, that's not love, babe, all right? You want what I have, okay? You want someone to hold you accountable, even when you're acting like a fucking psychopath at your local BJ's. Anyway, I love this. This is great. So you're probably asking yourself, well, what did you do, Theresa? Well, what did I do? I panicked and I just grabbed a case of Smart Water that was like 12 bottles and I was like, I'll figure it out. And then the cherry on my shit Sunday, we go to the checkout. The guy who's ringing us up takes one look at me and then looks at Alex. Notice Alex's Pong shirt, because Alex has had this Pong shirt for the past 14 years of us being together, still wears it. And he was like, oh, you like Pong? And Alex is like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I like games. He's like, me too. I love Pong. And I'm like, hi, I'm here. Hi. Like, this is adorable, but I'm here. I'm here. Stop like biting the bottom of your fucking lip. So of course I just watched it play out. I was like, let's see where this goes. I think he invited him to his house to go look at some like retro Atari stuff. I don't know. Anyway, love BJ's. Okay. Oh, that's funny on so many fucking levels. We're gonna go in with Simi Hayes. So Simi Hayes came out with whatever this is, and which is actually kind of funny because I feel like every time I've seen a Simi Hayes product, especially when it's a lip product, it looks like a tiny little dick chode. This is the first thing that actually feels like, wow, this is actually meant to be for an adult, not a Polly Pocket thing. So this is the Solar Tint. This is a blush duo. One kind of feels like a powdery matte, and the other side is a cream. I'm gonna add a little cream to the face, and then we're gonna put powder on the face, even though I probably don't need it because my skin is already drying out. And then we are going to put a little bit of the powder on to see if it does anything. I'm gonna go in with this little e.l.f. putty primer applicator. Did that do anything? Oh yeah, it did. Okay. I feel like a Campbell Soup kid. You know what's weird about this thing? It's not really blending out. If anything, I feel like I look like a Campbell Soup kid. I'm not a fan of this. This looks bad, right? This is, let's go in with the Sonia G Classic Base brush. I think it was the brush. I feel like this is applying it. I'm kind of on the fence about this product. Like on one hand, I'm like, oh, okay. And then on the other hand, I'm like, where did it go? I don't know. This is kind of a weird disappearing act. And for $42, that is fucked up and I hate it. So I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like today is just like not the day. It's just, everything is just not working out, fam. I'm gonna do a little bit of powder on the face, even though I really don't fucking need it because it's already drying down. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Under my eyes though, looks bad. Gonna go in with a sponge just to kind of get that crease line out, but it's settling right into the fine line. All right, I'm just gonna put a little powder on my face and we're just gonna keep pouring more shit on it. So I'm going in with a little bit of the Chantecaille Éclat Doux powder because I find that this one is really good for when you just want to cover up your bullshit and it makes things that look meh somewhat seamless. So I'm kind of hoping that this is the powder that can do that. So with a little bit of powder, you know what that did? I feel like it erased all the blush that I had on my face. So that said, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to go in with a little bit of this Haus Labs bronzer. So I have it in the light level 2. I was kind of scared by the swatch of it. So I'm hopeful that this one's gonna work out. Okay, I'm gonna take a clean brush. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Any hesitation I had about this product went out the window. It's nice, it's light, and it really is doing a nice job carving out my little face. Okay, you know what? Not bad. I feel very, very bronzed. So I want to go back in with the powder side of the Simi Haze because maybe that might do it. I don't know. I'm going to go in this brush from Odin's Eye. Nice little blush brush. Yeah, okay, I like that better. I'm not sure if I love the cream side of this, but I think this side just works a lot better for me. Again, a nice little Campbell Soup Kid moment. Love that. You know, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think this is actually pretty cute. And while yes, there are some like really weird bubbly moments, looking right over here where there's like dry skin building up for days, it's not so bad. It really isn't. I think everything else looks pretty decent. Not bad. Thank God I'm on Zoom so no one can actually see the fucking little pops of dry skin I have. So that's awesome. All right, anyway. Yeah, I want to still play with this because I kind of feel like I'm on the fence with it. Like I love it in one hand and then I'm like, is it really that special for $42? Not really. So that's a to be continued. Anyway, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a little bit of the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate in Mood Light. I have no expectation for this one. I feel like it's gonna suck. So let's hold hands and do this together. I'm gonna take this fan brush and I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade on the top. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not, whoa. Little Tommy Ford, are you kidding me right now? I honestly did not expect that. I thought it was going to be like powdery, caked up garbage bullshit. Is it worth $90? No. I'm glad I got it for 20% off, but I don't even think at 20% off it was fucking worth it. It's nice, it's pretty, I like it, but I don't know, it's not like wowing me. I kind of feel like it's one of those products that I need to build up. Why do I feel like my face looks fucked up? So I'm just gonna go back in with that large powder brush, blend everything and buff everything in together. See, it disappeared on this side. Okay, but she's prominent on this side. Yeah, I don't get rich people. I don't fucking get it. It like disappears, right? It's kind of wild because I feel like on this side, like, oh, she's here, she's here, she's here. This side is like, you're here. Where the fuck did you go? I'm here. Okay, love that, love that, love that, love that. Oh, you know what was kind of weird this weekend? So me, Alex, Michael, we decided to go have an adventure. We wound up going to this really awesome place called the Glass Knife in Orlando. It's actually in the Winter Park area if you've ever been here. It's amazing. Their desserts are amazing. The restaurant's cute. The food seems a little pretentious, but the actual desserts were like fucking 10 out of 10. Anyway, while we were in the restaurant waiting for our food to go, there was a couple that were sitting on the same side of the booth and they were literally kind of baby birding each other. Except, like the girl would have like a piece of salad or something on her fork and she'd be holding it, but then her boyfriend or husband or whatever was like kissing her, but like opening his mouth, like, and like putting his whole mouth on her mouth, and then she would do the same to him. It was really, really weird because she was always holding a piece of food in her hand that kind of looked a little related. I was just like, this is really, I don't like this, I don't like this. This looks a little uncomfortable for me. Do you ever love playing that game? Are they dating or are they related? I play it all the time. Okay, so this is what our base looks like. You know, it's not so bad, I think, from a distance. I think up close, it's not doing it for me, fam, but that's okay though. That's fine. That's totally fucking fine. So we're gonna be moving on to the eyeshadow palette, and we're going to go in with the ET palette. I have no fucking expectation for this, clearly. Clearly today. So I'm gonna go in with my Kaleidos True Tone bloopity blop, and we're gonna do one eye right now, and then I'm gonna do one eye off camera just to save me some time, and then we're gonna go from there. This palette, interesting, right? It's, you know what I will say, swatch is kind of nice. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I want to do. Yeah, I think I know what I want to do. Oh, actually, you know what also happened too? We then before we went to the glass knife, we actually had Chinese food, Sichuan Chinese food, which I highly recommend checking out this place called Taste of Chengdu. Really, really good. I was trying to eat something with chopsticks, and I guess I was leaning over too much. I don't know what happened, but General Tso's chicken, and my little hands got weak, and it fell right down my shirt. And it was hot, and now I have a 3rd-degree burn on my boob. So that's the kind of weekend I was having. So between the boob and the bird feeding, and then going into BJ's and having a full-on mental breakdown for not finding Poland Spring water, to only have my husband get hit on by a man that wants to take him to his basement to show him Pong. It was just a weird weekend, but let me tell you something. I definitely think I'm having my period, because afterwards we went to this Italian place to go get food, and behind me there was a table that was talking about daylight savings time. Possibly it's gonna be the last time that we're gonna have this, and all in my head, all I kept thinking was, I'm gonna lose an hour of my life, and I went down a fucking spiral. Like, I know it was just super irrational, but I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna die sooner. All right, we're gonna go in with Since 1982. It's this lovely powder gray color. She is light, she is light. Okay. Yeah, so that was that. Lost my shit. Alex was like, we need to get you home. We need to get you home. And we did. We got me home, where I proceeded to watch Real Housewives of Potomac, older seasons, because I don't quite remember everything that has happened in that show, because I watch a lot of Bravo shows. And then I wound up falling asleep and passing out on the couch. Maybe it was a food coma, maybe it was my brain telling me to shut the fuck up, but in any case, I needed it, and I'm very happy about it. I know I'm not the only one that kind of gets that. I don't know, there's like something in the air, that weirdness, just things are just not going right around you, or just extra sensitive. I don't know. Anyway, point is, just lean into the chaos. Just lean into it. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go in with a clean, fluffy blending brush from Refa. And you know, it's very light. She's very fucking light. But she's here though. She is here. So we have that. So I think what I wanna do now is, I'm gonna take the Refa number 28. Oh, there is fucking, ooh, Hiccup City in this bitch. Actually, do I wanna do Over the Moon? Ooh. I think what I want to do is a combination of a few things. So we're gonna go ET Phone Home, which is like this blue purple color. We're just gonna ever so lightly and gently, because I don't want to get any fallout on my face. We kind of did like kind of 2/3 of the lid, and I want to see if I can just start blending it with the gray. It's kind of giving me a little bit of like that pool cue vibe, like that pool cue, you know, like that fucking blue chalk or whatever they have. It's kind of giving me that a little bit, but I don't hate it though. But it is creating like unnecessary matte glitter bukkake. Actually, it would just be called matte bukkake. Ooh, that sounds even weirder. But it is, it's matte bukkake. That should be someone's porno name, Matt Bukkake. All right, coming to the main stage, Matt Bukkake. God. Anyway, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not what I initially planned it to be, but it's fine. Sometimes things don't work out for a reason, and that's what today is all about, Charlie Brown. On the bright side, it's not staining my skin, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I don't even know if the fucking eyeliner is gonna go with it, but who cares at this point, right? Who gives a shit? We're already committed to the chaos. It is what it is. So I just wanna build up the outer corner like so. You know what, I'm not gonna lie, this actually is pretty cute. Even though it didn't really go initially as I thought it was gonna go, I think blending everything out kind of really showed that these shades actually work very, very well together, and I'm not experiencing any weird patchiness or bullshit, so mama likes that. We're looking good so far. We're looking pretty good. What I don't like is that I do have some blue fallout, like in the lower lash line area. That's not cool. So let me see if I can fix that. Maybe if I add add a little bit of that brightening powder. It'll act as like a little bit of an eraser. And in a way it does. Okay. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So what I want to do now is, there are a lot of good shimmers in here. I could go in with something dark. I kind of want to go in with the silver. I feel like it would be wrong of me not to. Of course, they have like this fun, oh, you know what? Ooh, fuck that. We're going to go in with the duochrome. So they have the shade Extra Terrestrial, which is kind of like that red blue kind of duochrome. So you know what? That might actually tie in perfectly with the reddish eyeliner. So let's do that. I'm going to take a little bit of the NYX glitter glue, put it on the back of my hand, take my reference number 21, and we're just going to do probably like 2/3 of the lid. Try to keep most of that shadow in the front. Oh, she's sparkly and she's really pretty. All right, I'm gonna say it. I think the best thing that I used today is this fucking palette. This is adorable. And I think it's like 20 bucks. It's kind of stupid, but it's kind of fucking good though. Oh my God, I really love this. So I'm just gonna go back in with that blue shade just to kind of press it on the edge of where the shimmer meets the matte, just to make them a little bit more seamless. This is fucking, all right. I kind of can't believe it. I'm fucking as shocked as you are. All right. So let's throw in this eyeliner that's kind of like this red kind of coppery color. This is in the shade Tiger Queen. And I'm gonna throw this in the waterline. Oh, I kind of fucking love this. Okay, okay. Yeah, my skin's dry as fuck right now, but I look kind of cute though. I love this. Oh, she's creamy. She's dreamy. I love her. And I tight lined a little bit too. Oh, I feel Extra Terrestrial. I feel so fucking cute. I'm gonna take the Over the Moon shade, which is kind of a shimmer shade, and I wanna see if I can use that in the lower lash line. My E0 RS brush from Bristles Beauty. I just wanna put it outer corner to like midway. The only problem I have is that there is a little bit of fallout, and sometimes the fallout is not super easy to clean, but I think that shimmer shade looks absolutely perfect in the waterline. Not the waterline, I'm sorry, I meant the lash line. Oh, she's cute as fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna throw some mascara on, do the other eye off camera, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the lip. And I think that's all I got today. So the last thing we're gonna do is some lipstick. So to complete the look, we are going to add some lipstick, which I got 2 lipsticks from Sephora. By the way, Sephora, if you're watching this, sticker placement on your lipsticks is fucking bad. Now my bullet is very sticky and gross, and it makes me not want to use it. So you could have banging fucking formula. I will never know because it's so fucking gross. Anyway, that said, we are going to go in with the shade 3. This is the Satin Rouge lipstick. So this is number 3. Not bad, I like it. But I want to see what number 6 looks like. I think I like number 6 better, yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. Sucks because I like the quality of the lipstick. I just hate that it's so fucking sticky. I love the color, I think it's so pretty. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of the Thorn Milk from Ritual Defeat and spray my face because it feels really fucking dry. So this is a completed look. Okay, all right. I definitely think the setting spray helped to give me some revival because my skin looks definitely a hell of a lot better and super fucking hydrated, which makes me question if I'm gonna have to do this throughout the fucking day. I'll let you know right now if that is the case as I'm editing this, because like it looks great right now, but I know in like 2 hours it's gonna look like shit. Okay, anyway, let's break it down by product. The Sephora Best Skin Ever. We need to keep trying this. So far, it's kind of in the middle for me. I liked how it was applying. Felt it was a good match. I needed a sponge to kind of press it into the skin, but that was completely fine. It's just a formula that is a little bit too drying for my liking, and when it dries, it kind of creates like these pockets of dry skin where I can start to scratch it off and save it as a snack. Not cool. So this is a we need to keep trying this one out because right now you're a no for me, buddy. The next one is the concealer. Hachi Machi. I don't don't know if I like that one. That one's weird. So again, best skin ever. It's the little companion piece to the foundation. Love the shade, and it's one of those concealers that when you start to blend it out, it looks really pretty. But if you don't immediately powder it, it really settles into the fine lines. And even after putting a fair amount of powder on today, it's still settling in this one fucking pseudonym stress line that I have, which is highly, highly fucking annoying. So this I'm gonna have to continue to play with, but so far, no, it's not really what I'm loving. But I kind of want to see what it would be like for the rest of my face, because I feel like maybe this might be good as something to mix with, you know, say a light coverage option. But under the eyes, it's not really selling it for me. Moving on to the contour stick. I really like this from Makeup by Mario. I think this is fantastic. This is like my third or fourth time trying this, and I like the results every time. So I am a fan of this guy. The cream blush. Okay, so from Simi Hayes Beauty. This is, so when it comes to the, I guess more of the balm side of the blush, it was okay, but I felt like it was kind of like this weird dance where I had to go back and forth, because as soon as I would start to blend it out, it would look like it was gone. So I wasn't a fan of that. When I moved over to like kind of this cream to powder finish-ish kind of side of the blush, I like it a little bit better, but this is $42. No. I'm gonna continue to play with it because maybe I'm just having a rough day. It could totally be me. I am completely unhinged right now because there was no Poland Spring anywhere in the Central Florida area, but so maybe it's just a me thing. But right now it's not really cutting it for me. So in one regard, I'm happy that I picked it up during the Sephora sale so I didn't pay full price for it. But on the other hand, I wasted my money, I feel like, because even with the 20% discount, I'm still like, why did I get this? Packaging wise though, 10 out of 10. It looks like a bar of soap that I carved out in prison, and I love that. But everything else, I'm kind of like, I wanted and expected more from this product. It looked too cool, almost futuristic in a way, and I am just kind of let down. I'm let down by this one. It's not what I thought it was going to be. All right, so moving on to the Haus Labs. So when I initially swatched this, I was scared because I felt like this was like a really bad match for me. On the skin, it's perfect. This is fantastic. Everything that I have tried from Haus Labs has exceeded my expectation. Not the Amazon shit, but everything that's been in the Sephora. So highly recommend checking this one out. And if you are like me and you like a more like neutral cool tone option, this is actually a really good option for you. So far we're liking it, but we're going to continue to play with it. Moving on to this really expensive highlighter. I like how it looks on my skin now. Is it worth $90? No. It's not. And even with the 20% discount, I'm like, I overpaid. I should have spent like maybe $35 to $40 on this, because that's the kind of formula it is. It's nice, it's pretty. You can kind of build it up to make it a much more alien slut moment, but you know, this is something I know I'm not going to reach for. I think there are way better, way more affordable options, and yeah, I just don't quite get the hype around this product. Tom Ford, I feel like, makes exquisite bronzers. I love their lipsticks. I like even their eyeshadow quads. Not all of them, but the cream ones have been fantastic, and as well as the après skis one. Like that one fucking has been growing on me, okay? There are some things that I really do enjoy from the brand, but then there's some things like this where I'm just like, I don't know. It's fine. It's pretty. I like this overall look, but it's just not, again, kind of like Simi Hayes, I think. I'm just kind of disappointed. I expected more and I'm let down. I thought we were going to be doing something fun. Instead, we're doing something mediocre, and I'm just not here for it. Moving on to the eyeshadow palette. Sleeper hit. What the fuck? This is so good. This is so fucking good. Granted, listen, I was giving it shit when this came out because I was like, what is this? This is fantastic. The quality is so good. I love this little look that I created. I think it's so fucking pretty. I love that the shadows really work very well together. They're very soft. So I feel like when it comes to drugstore shadows, they're usually on the rougher side. Think of sandpaper or a cat's tongue. This is very, very smooth, very buttery, very soft, just super pretty. And I like that I'm able to like blend them out so I'm not experiencing any sort of patchiness or harsh lines or anything like that. I feel like they just work really beautifully together. I kind of can't wait to keep playing with this, and I feel like I need to put Do You Talk in the inner corner. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's what my look was missing. I love these blue tones. I think they're so pretty. They're very celestial. They're kind of, it almost feels like a sophisticated alien moment. I really think this is really fucking cool. And for $20, it exceeded my expectations. So I was kind of going in thinking, this is probably not gonna be that great. Actually turned out to be like my favorite fucking thing that I tried today. I am obsessed. I love it. I can't wait to continue to play with it. I kind of want to put that silver now just in the inner corner as well. Oh yeah. For drugstore, that's a fun silver. I love this. I just think it's so fucking cute. Highly recommend checking this out. If you get anything today, this is the thing that I'm like, this is awesome. Moving on to the eyeliner. So this is from Kulfi. This is in the shade Tiger Queen. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Usually stick eyeliners, I wanna say 9 out of 10 times don't work for me. This is awesome, fucking awesome. One, it's still in my waterline and it's incredibly creamy, it's pigmented, and it's not causing me any sort of irritations. And even though I've been sitting here for a little time now, it's still very prominent in the waterline. And usually I can tell if something is going to be good or not after the first 20 minutes. If it's still in the waterline, that means it's going to last a good chunk of the day. So of course I'll leave a little update here if it continues to do so. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to do like a roundup video of all the products that I've been using for the past few months now, because there has been a lot, and give you like my final thoughts. But I feel like this is going to be another one kind of very similar to the Flower Beauty palette. That's going to be like a got to have item that you got to have. And so far this is not disappointing me. So I love that. Last but not least, we have the lipstick from Sephora, and it already started bleeding into the outer corners of my mouth. So love that for me. So, I mean, I feel like in one regard, I love the formula of it because I like that it's very hydrating. It feels incredibly comfortable on the lips. It's reminding me of when I was a teenager, and I love that. Don't love that the formula kind of is so wet that it bleeds out into the outer corners. So now I feel super self-conscious today. Love that. But I think my biggest gripe is the sticker placement on these little fucking guys. It creates such a weird, off-putting, sticky texture that makes me not want to put it in my bag, because I feel like it's just gonna fuck up the inside of my bag, and two, it's just gonna kind of create a lot of like just really weird kind of grimy texture that again makes me less likely wanting to pick it up. So yeah, not like a super huge fan of this one. Expected more, wanted more, disappointed. Overall, this was kind of a meh. A meh for me. Also, I really don't like this foundation because like all over here, all I see is like dry texture. It looks wet, but it's dry, and I see it like kind of caking up. Not a fan of that one. Love that. But we're gonna continue to use it though, because maybe it's not mixing with the primer, maybe it's not mixing with the powder, but right now it's not it for me, fam. Now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you have any of these products. If you do you love them? Do you hate them? Or you're just like, absolutely not? Let me know, because I love hearing from you. And with that said, I want to say thank you again to Upside for sponsoring today's video, and thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. As always, feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, all my beautiful, wonderful Patreon members and YouTube members and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really trashy, really gross, really nasty, garbage but afloat. Couldn't do without you. I love your adorable little delicious faces. And I just want to gobble you all up so you can live inside my belly and we can be one, and it would be a great time. And I promise you, it would not be a dry skin time. It would be very hydrating for everybody. If you want to know everything that is on my face, I'll leave everything in the description box below, and I'll see you little pumpkins later. Bye.